You're watching East Tennessee Weather. Weather when you want it.
Oh, it's got a good feeling to it, doesn't it? Happy Friday, everybody. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's got a nice ring to it. It's Friday. I don't know how your household is holding up this morning. Hopefully everybody's okay. But, man, the hustle and bustle inside that house right there. Well, you know. Every day is just a little bit different. And I will tell you, I'm not going to stay long this morning. My son is in a play this morning at school, and so we'll have to wrap up a little bit sooner. Not too soon, but a little bit sooner than we typically would. Some mornings we talk for an hour, some mornings 20 minutes, but we'll see where the morning goes. But I just want to let you know I'm going to be heading over to my kid's school in just a little bit to go watch him in a play. And then they're going to do a nice little picnic. Well, we'll see if we'll be able to do the picnic. We're supposed to do a picnic outside and bring food that's appropriate to the play that they're doing. So we're doing like fried chicken and mashed potatoes. Doesn't sound bad to me, actually. But either way, we'll talk more about that coming up here in a little bit. Let's go ahead and get to work with the radar because we do have rain showers already playing out across the area. We talked about this yesterday, how we were going to start off with some scattered rain showers. Now, we're not really looking at a lot of thunderstorm activity. You can see that we don't have any lightning strikes at the current hour, but as we head through the day today, we're talking about showers and thunderstorms. And as we head into our Saturday, we're talking about the possibility of maybe a few more robust thunderstorms. Let's talk about high temperatures yesterday. Tri-Cities. Oh, that's the wrong one. Tri-Cities. Yay! You broke a record. Actually, you tied the record yesterday. 89 degrees yesterday in Tri-Cities. Now, Tri-Cities typically is a little bit cooler due to its orientation in East Tennessee than Chattanooga, but it's beat Chattanooga. Chattanooga only made it to 87 degrees. So we had near record highs yesterday, but Tri-Cities was the only one that tied the record. Visibility, visibility is not a major player here this morning. It's really the rain showers that are going to slow us down. And of course, we'll be talking traffic coming up here in just a few minutes as well. Temperatures are trending warmer at this hour than what we were yesterday morning. When you look at the numbers, we're in the 60s, low, mid, even a few pockets of upper 60s. Lenore City coming in at 67. A little bit cooler Tri-Cities this morning, down to 57 degrees. Chattanooga's not bad at 66 degrees. So here are those weather headlines that we're going to be talking about during the broadcast here this morning. Morning rain, afternoon thunderstorms. We're talking about showers and thunderstorms, locally heavy rainfall, hail and wind, possibly tomorrow, but no severe weather threat, or at least no organized severe weather threat. I'll explain details coming up here in just a few minutes. Sunday, less coverage of storms, I think. So Sunday, I think, will be better than the Saturday when we're talking about the weekend. So kind of a 50-50 weekend, although we still have a chance for showers and thunderstorms on Sunday. And then it is going to be an active week next week with afternoon showers and thunderstorms. We're kind of in this pattern where you heat up the atmosphere. They're called diurnal thunderstorms. So you heat up the air, thunderstorms develop. Kind of that similar to what we typically would see in the summertime months. We've got moisture, we've got heat, and we've got disturbances swinging on through the area. But as we get into our Friday and Saturday, remember over the last several days, I've been highlighting the forecast for May 10th through about the 12th or 13th. We're going to be talking more about that coming up here in just a few minutes. First things first, though, this morning's broadcast is brought to you by Jiffy Lube Multi-Care. They've got 9 locations around Knoxville, Maryville, and Clinton. You can visit them online at jiffylubeknoxville.com. Listen, they're there to keep your car running. They do tire services, battery services, tune-up services. If you need your car tuned up, if you need an oil change, just a quick little oil change as we get into the weekend, hit them up. Listen, if you mention Witcher, you'll get a $20 discount. I talked to the owner yesterday, and he's like, literally, I've only had 2 people use the Witcher code or mention that they saw this on the broadcast. So I ask of you, if you kindly go visit Jiffy Lube Knoxville, if you need an oil change or a comprehensive checkup, and mention Witcher because you get that $20 discount, which is going to be your greatest discount, especially with an oil change. So visit them online, jiffylubeknoxville.com. They are this morning's sponsor for Wake Up with Witcher. All right, back to the weather maps. And again, let's take you outside, show you what it looks like from Klingman's Dome this morning. Current temperature is now 53. We have 56. Not a bad view necessarily from Purchase Knob because the clouds have moved on in. Nice sunrise, and we're not necessarily seeing rain there yet. Look Rock doesn't look too shabby. Current temperature, warmer. we're sitting at 68 degrees. And when you look at the futurecast, okay, let's walk you through the day today. Ready for this? And of course, we'll be giving everyone a big shout out here this morning. And we've got some birthdays out there. So here we go. So your forecast for the day today. We've got these morning showers. We'll probably see these morning showers slowly fade away as we get closer to lunchtime, although some of us may have some rain by lunchtime. Not everybody. But then as we get into the afternoon, here comes that surge of moisture. We've got this disturbance swinging on through, and that's going to pop off some afternoon showers and thunderstorms. So it's, as you can clearly see, it's not going to be a total washout. Some of these storms could pack a little bit of a stronger wind gust if they can tap into the atmosphere. Could see maybe some pea-sized hail today, but again, no major severe weather threat expected. And by 7 o'clock tonight, you'll clearly see how it's going to be rather hit and miss. So off again, on again, showers again throughout the day today. That's the story for the day today. Now, temperature-wise, well, it's not going to be as warm. Why? Because we've got the cloud coverage in place and we've got the rain. So when you look at the temps, we'll see those temps climbing to the low 70s by lunchtime. We'll warm into the mid to upper 70s. I'm going about 76 degrees in Knoxville. 79 Tri-Cities. So Tri-Cities is actually going to be, I'm going to 78 in Tri-Cities. I don't know why this says 79, but 78 in Tri-Cities. We're going to be in 81 degrees in Chattanooga. Why? Because I think we'll see less rainfall in Tri-Cities. In either way you look at it, we're going to be in the mid to upper 70s for the day today. All right. As we get into the evening hours, again, if you have dinner plans, date night tonight, you're heading off to any shows or concerts or outdoor activities, maybe ball games or whatnot, make sure you check in with the East Tennessee Weather app. Check out the showers and the thunderstorms if they are developing to see if they're going to be affecting you. Remember, it's got the current, past, and future radar there. So that's going to be a great tool when we get these garden variety, if you will, thunderstorms that are going to be developing during the afternoon and evening. Now, we'll start to see that kind of fade away as we get into the 10, 11, midnight hour tonight, but it's not totally over yet. Okay, so let's walk you through our Saturday. Saturday morning, here comes some more showers. Okay, and I know we do have events going on this weekend. We've got the Bigfoot Festival in Townsend. If you are planning to attend, make sure you grab the umbrellas and stay with the weather, stay with the app to see how this is all going to play out. So Saturday morning is actually going to be a little bit warmer. We're going to be in the low to mid 60s, so similar to this morning thanks to the clouds and the threat for some rain. Saturday afternoon, we're going to see those temps climbing to the mid to upper 70s, so really not going to be a bad afternoon temperature-wise. That's average for this time of year. Average highs are in the mid to upper 70s, so a nice solid average Saturday, even though it's cooler than the near record highs that we had yesterday. But with that said, we've got a little bit more instability and wind shear in the atmosphere. So what do I mean by that? Well, that just helps to drive thunderstorms. That's the energy, that's the driving force with thunderstorms, okay? And due to the fact that we could see some hail. So I think hail could be upwards of about a quarter to maybe half an inch in diameter throughout the day on Saturday, which does not signify a severe thunderstorm, by the way. And winds could be upwards of 40 to maybe 50 miles per hour, which also does not signify a severe thunderstorm. But here's noon. Okay, and just realize this is a model forecast. We're trying to predict something that hasn't happened yet, but we are talking about the chance for those afternoon showers and thunderstorms to develop. I do think that we'll see slightly better coverage of rainfall through the day tomorrow. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm just a messenger. Don't hate me. Listen, I want to get out and play too, okay? But as we get into the evening hours, then the storms start to wind down, and I do think that Sunday will present us a little bit drier weather. Rainfall amounts through Saturday night, again, big old showers. So we've got a lot of moisture in the atmosphere to work with, okay? So that's precipitable water. So we can precipitate a lot of moisture. These storms are going to be moving out of the southwest. So what that could do is the National Weather Service was saying, listen, we do have the possibility of maybe seeing some localized flooding, but that is going to be mitigated just a little bit. And here's the reason why. Because we do have abnormally dry conditions in the area shaded in yellow. We have a moderate drought that's crept its way back in, down along the I-75 corridor from Cleveland to Sweetwater and up into central and northern Claiborne County. So because we've got abnormally dry conditions and a little bit of a drought situation taking place, that's going to help to mitigate any flooding potential that possibly could happen, or at least kind of deteriorate it just a little bit more. So something to kind of keep in mind, but I do think Saturday is going to present us a little bit more robust storms, if you will. Sunday, we're going to be in the low 80s. We'll stay in the low 80s on Monday. So again, we're still trending above average. However, Monday, we're going to see those showers and thunderstorms ramp back up around the area. So we're going to be talking about that here in just a moment. When you look at your rainfall chances, again, percentages don't tell you the whole story. You got to come and check out the rest of the story. You can never, ever, ever look at percentages and say, oh, cool, canceling my plans. No, not the case. Not the case at all. But this weekend, or at least today and tomorrow, likely the case that we are going to see a little bit better coverage. Coverage goes down on Sunday. Coverage ramps back up on Monday. We'll see afternoon showers and thunderstorms Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Likely Friday and Saturday as well. We'll take you to the big picture coming up here. We'll take you to the big picture, I should say, coming up here in just a moment. I want to go back to the radar here and just show you what the 1 hour radar loop looks like. And again, these showers and thunderstorms, showers, I should say, not thunderstorms, showers are continuing to work their way from southwest to northeast. All right, let's step outside and take a look at those TDOT cameras here at this hour. And again, we don't have any major incidents, it looks like. We do have congestion coming down 75, which is typically the case here this morning. But again, doesn't look like anything major. But we do have those wet roads out there. That's a live look at 40 in West Hills. And it is a soggy start to the day. And I would imagine anytime we have rain, it typically snarls traffic. There's more likely, I shouldn't say always, it's not always, it's like weather, it's not always, it's not a guarantee, but there's usually more activity, more accidents. So something to keep in mind. If you've been holding off on your tires, you haven't gotten new tires yet from the winter months, and you're like, okay, I'll wait a little bit for summer. I don't have the money, because who likes to spend $1,000 on tires? Ain't nobody. Nobody likes to do that. So do travel safely. Give yourself a little extra time if you have bald tires on your car, but just know it is going to be a soggy and slow-going morning commute as you get underway here this morning. So let's say good morning to everyone and see how everyone is doing. I saw that we had a couple of birthdays. I was kind of looking at the chat here just a moment ago. Let's see. No, Tom, I'm not going to miss the kids' event. No way, Jose. That is not possible. We'll go back to the radar picture here for you, just so we can have that up there. Good morning, Sue and Chris. Happy Friday. We've got a lot of folks on here this morning, so I'm glad you came in to check in on the forecast here this morning. We got Felicia. She's field trips today for sheep shearing day at Norris and the Bigfoot Festival in Townsend on Saturday. Star Wars Days meets Bigfoot May 4th. May the 4th be with you, of course, to find Bigfoot. That would be tomorrow. And don't think I'm not going to post anything on social media about May the 4th be with you. You're guaranteed I'm going to do something silly. I have to. Good morning, Charles. We've got Lee out there. Lee's good morning. Lee's joining us from Teleco. You got that big golf tournament. I think you said a golf tournament today and this weekend. Better you than me, Lee. But hey, listen. Make sure everyone's safe down there, Lee. If thunderstorms are firing up, hey, listen, do me a favor. If somebody's around you and you look at the East Tennessee Weather app, hey, by the way, do you have this East Tennessee Weather app? Do you have this? You should download it. Here, look it. You know what I'm talking about, bud. All right, my daughter Alyssa turned 17 this weekend. No way, Julie, you're old enough to have a 17-year-old. Does not seem possible. Although I do have friends that are my age that have kids that have graduated college. So I take that back. I just got a late start in life with kids. Oh, man. Anything good going on in your life? Anything that you want to talk about? Any festivals besides, of course, the Bigfoot Festival? I'm glad you guys are all saying good morning to each other. We've got good morning, East Tennessee. One of which are weather watchers. That's right, Patty Nails with Kim Partridge. Nice to join us this morning. Any newcomers here? Got Pam Jones Albright. Not quite sure if I've seen you on the chat here this before, but if I have, I apologize. If I haven't, welcome to Wake Up with Witcher. It was such a disaster in my house this morning, I didn't even get a cup of coffee. So here's my big tumbler of water. Hold on, I need a drink. I tell you, I have to go get a cup of coffee and take it to the event here this morning. Again, we're not going to stay too long because I do have to make it out to the event. But if you have any questions, we got Sandra still watching from Franklin, so do travel safely. AJ says, happy birthday, Alyssa. And I say happy birthday to Alyssa as well. It's awesome. And Julie and I are going to meet up on Sunday, I think, if we can figure it out. Julie, I look forward to it. I really, really do. She's a huge proponent of East Tennessee weather and really just helping behind the scenes. And I just can't thank you enough for who you are, what you're doing, what you're wanting to do, and the conversation that you want to have. So thank you, Julie. And good morning and happy Friday. Look at all these birthday wishes. This is amazing. Eva says, how's the weather going to be on Sunday? We find out what my first grade grand baby is going to be. I think Sunday is going to be the best day of the weekend. It doesn't look like we have a major disturbance. So we're going to kind of be in between. We're going to be in between disturbances from the one on Saturday to the one that's going to be approaching on Monday. Do we see a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms? Yeah, possibly. But I think the coverage will be way, way less than what we had the other day. All right, Layla, good morning to you. She says, good morning, all. I am more improved this morning. Still a ways away from being 100%. Sad that I'm not well to go with the hubby to Johnson City today. An adopted granddaughter graduates from Quillen. Is it Quillen? Quillen Medical School? Let me get that back up there. Quillen Medical School. That is crazy. I can't even believe that. I will watch online. Mike, I'm glad for all the graduates and families that it's not raining up there. Oh yeah, we're like in graduation season, aren't we? Has prom already happened? Prom already happened, right? That was like last weekend, I think. I don't know. My kids were asking me yesterday, how many more days till school ends? I'm ready for summer. I'm ready for summer too. Dottie, you're very welcome. Every single day, Monday through Friday. Now, we do take the weekends off, of course, unless inclement weather. And listen, if the storms fire up tomorrow afternoon and I feel a need to go live, I'll send a push alert through the East Tennessee weather app. Let you know, hey, listen, just want to give you a heads up. We got some pretty robust storms moving on through. Won't last long. We'll just do a quick weather update. If I need to, I will 100% do that. So make sure you have your push notifications turned on for the East Tennessee weather app. It's always a great thing to have. And you're going to need those East Tennessee weather umbrellas today, right, Kimberly? And whomever else has an East Tennessee weather umbrella. Good morning, A. Luis McCarter. Hopefully I said that right. Sun coming up in Sevierville. Not a bad start to the day, but we do have rain showers on the way, and they are just off to your south and west, so the rain showers will be move their way through Sevier County here shortly. They're currently in Blount County, Knox County, stretching up towards. This is that little band of energy that's been advertised on the models, and we're going to continue to do that. Oh boy, these are the worst, aren't they? We've got several carpet RBs right around the studio. I haven't hung up anything yet, but I have not seen them burrow any holes yet. As soon as I do, man, they're going down. Ain't nobody got time for carpenter bees to be digging holes into the East Tennessee Weather Studio. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about. Hey, Jerry's joining us from Crossville. So now we not only have Stephanie Arms, who joins us from Crossville, but now Jerry. Hey, Jerry, good morning. How are you this morning? Thanks for joining us. Mel said she sent pictures this morning on Facebook Messenger. I saw it come through. Didn't have a chance, obviously, just trying to get everything done. Kids off to school. And you posted through the app as well. Cool. Awesome. I will, maybe we'll try to get that on the program here before, no, we probably won't have time. I will post those to social media. And then of course they'll go to easttnweather.com. I actually moved Witcher's pictures up on easttnweather.com yesterday. So I moved it a little bit higher. It's going to be right underneath the 24-hour weather channel. So if you just kind of scroll down, easttnweather.com, scroll down about halfway through, you'll be able to see all the photos, views from your eyes, Witcher's pictures. So really cool stuff there. And any photos that I do air on the broadcast or I post to social media, I also put on the website as well. Oh boy, Mia, you got me. Is the Derby this weekend? No. See what happens when you leave the world of the news. I'm looking it up. When is the Derby? Kentucky Derby. Oh, Saturday, May 4th. Tomorrow. Holy moly. Where'd that come from? Guess what I gotta wear? Guess I gotta wear those pink pants again. Gotta wear some Derby outfits, you know? I have some light blue ones too, so maybe we'll just go with the light blue. How about that? Oh, man, I cannot believe the Derby. So, well, let's see. Okay, let's go to the big picture. All right, here we go. Let's just take you to the big picture. We've talked about enough about chat. You see the rain out there this morning, so let's talk about the big story, okay? We talked about rain chances, how we're going to be seeing those elevated rain chances. pretty much over the next 7 to maybe 10 days. And if you've been with me over the last couple of days, I've been talking about the potential for some cooler air Friday and Saturday. So here we go. Picking up our timeline this morning at 7 o'clock. We've got a boundary moving on through. It never necessarily pushes all the way through, but we're going to see energy swinging its way into the area. So you can see how we're going to see those showers and thunderstorms, just kind of active wet weather. This takes us all the way through Sunday night. So again, I just roll through that just to kind of give you an idea, not specifically how those showers and thunderstorms will fire up, but the Kentucky Derby. Tomorrow, it's like 7 o'clock, right? It's later. I mean, think about the races all day long. But, all right, so here is, let's see if I can do this. It's locked. We're just going to do this for you. Okay, there's Kentucky. There's Kentucky. So here's Saturday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So there's 4 o'clock. Notice that right there. Lexington, Louisville, 4, 5 o'clock tomorrow. Could see some showers and thunderstorms. And then by maybe 7-ish. So yeah, there does to be the threat for some showers and thunderstorms. And then they'll end before this cold front kind of swings its way into the area. But good question, Darby. So thanks for asking that. All right, let's talk about this energy. So now we've got the showers and thunderstorms. I showed you that we're going to see those elevated rain chances this week. I want to take you to next Friday. This, my friends, next Friday is like, we're talking about the May 9th, 8th, 10th, 11th, 12th time frame, okay? So we'll see that little piece of energy in the top left-hand side of your screen. That piece of energy is the potent energy, the trough, that's going to swing its way into the area. So there's Friday. Here it comes, Friday night, showers and thunderstorms. Saturday, the trough swings in. And a trough will be in on Saturday and then move out by Sunday, Monday timeframe. What does that mean? Uh-oh. We've been talking about it, folks. All right, so cooler air to settle on in. What you're looking at are cooler temperatures at 5,000 feet, 850 millibars, okay? And these are temperatures of 45 degrees or colder. So I just wanted to highlight the colder air mass. But see how Saturday it swings its way into the area? So what does that mean for our temperatures? Well, of course, this is more than a week away, and we all know, or hopefully you understand, that the weather will change a little bit. I mean, we've got a pretty good idea on what temperatures would be, but I think the weather will change a little bit. So you go Friday, May 10th, temperatures could be in the 60s, 70s, with the 80s being squashed to our south and southeast. Now, Saturday, if this holds true, we're going to have temperatures in the 50s and low 60s. Say what? Sunday, we rebound back into the 60s. So if this trough holds true, it will bring us not only the rain, the cooler temperatures. Now, yesterday I did put numbers on there. I took the numbers off. This takes us through next Sunday. Not this coming Sunday, not like 2 days away, but May 12th. Okay? And we're talking about increasing rain, especially Friday and Saturday timeframe. I think that potentially could bring us the possibility of severe weather and the potential for some locally heavy rainfall. So that's the one storm over the next 5 to 7 days that we're going to be tracking and talking about. But the potential is for the bullseye to be right around the Tennessee Valley, the Bluegrass State, the Ohio Valley, and maybe 2-3 inches of rainfall. So you'll definitely want to check back in. All right, we talked temperatures on the big picture. Let's talk about the 7 days. We're going to stay above average, or at or above average. Average highs are 76, so we're going upper 70s to low, maybe even mid 80s as that trough approaches. Notice Wednesday and Thursday maybe potentially could be a little bit warmer. I've shaved off those temperatures a little bit on into our Thursday. I'm going 80, but then possibly down into the 60s. And 70s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Low temperatures takes us all the way through Friday. But as it stands right now, I'm not necessarily expecting like frost so far. But let's see how this all changes or evolves over time. So once again, listen, if you're new to the broadcast, you don't have the East Tennessee Weather app, you're joining on Facebook. Thank you so much. I know there's lots of new ones on here this morning. If you don't have the app, just go to the Google Play Store. If you have an Android, go to the App Store if you have an iPhone, and download the East Tennessee Weather app. If you search East TN Weather, all one word, it literally is like the first one that pops up. It's the orange TN and the white lightning bolt. Now, what's going to be great about this is not just, of course, it's my forecast every single day, but the interactive radar is literally like one of my favorite things. So let's go ahead and show you the radar because if you're new to the broadcast, I want to show you what this looks like. And I know I'm a broken record to some of you, but that's okay. I have to tell everyone else about it, right? All right, so you click on you scroll down, and there's your interactive radar. So click on the interactive radar. That opens it up. That GPS is your location. That has little other locations around the area. But if you push play, watch this. This is past 2 hours, pauses at the current hour, and then there's your future cast of 2 hours. So as we get into the weekend, we're not really paying attention to the weather. You have outdoor events. Maybe you're heading off to the Kentucky Derby. This is going to be a great tool because it's not just for East Tennessee. It's all of the country. The app travels wherever you go. And so this is going to be a great tool for those outdoor events. If you're heading off to the Bigfoot Festival, there are some. I did get a message from what gentleman was joining us yesterday? AJ, I think it was. Not AJ. PJ. He did send me some information. I'm not going to be able to get it up right now. I think he said tomorrow in Kingston, if I can get my thoughts right, there is a strawberry festival at, I'm blanking on the farm, like Narwhal, not Narwhal Farms or something like that. Not Narwhal. I know what a Narwhal is, but it's like Narwhal Farms or something like that. I don't know. If I find it, I'll post it on social media. But there's a strawberry picking festival going on. Foods, beverages, food trucks, crafts, tents. Unfortunately, I hate to say that we're going to see those showers and thunderstorms this weekend. So again, with the app, you can also put in different locations. So right here at the top, if you click this little plus sign right there, it will open it up and you can put in any locations. I have different locations because we've tested it out with you and just showed you how to do it. But you can put in different locations. So if you have kids around the country, this is a great tool. I know so many people that have downloaded this. I've put in Nashville. I put in Chicago. I put in New Orleans because that's where my family lives. That's where my kids are. And they actually get push notifications for those locations right here in East Tennessee with the East Tennessee Weather app. So anyways, all right, let's go back to the radar here and we'll go back to the chat. I do have to wrap things up. It is 7:28. But you know what? I do want to go through some holidays because that's the fun. It's Friday. So let's go to some holidays. So here we go. A little delayed on my music there. There we go. There we go, my friends. Today's national holidays brought to you by East Tennessee Weather. Just kidding. All right, so national holidays today are National Montana Day. Say what? Big Sky Country, by the way. Have you ever been to Montana? It's gorgeous, and you can see for miles and miles and miles. All right, we got School Lunch Hero Day. That's nice. School lunches. Kids wouldn't survive without school lunches. Good old square pizzas from back in the day. National Textiles Day. Okay. We've got National Sand Architect Day. Like what is that? National Raspberry Popover Day. Okay, I can go with that. I don't even know what Sand Architect Day is. Maybe someone's going to call me out and be like, you are crazy. Do you not know your history? Maybe not. National Chocolate Custard Day. So it was National Chocolate Parfait Day the other day. Now today's National Chocolate Custard Day. I'll do custard, but not chocolate custard. We do have also, whoops, I don't want that on the screen. We also have National Paranormal Day. Ooh, I wish I had a sound effect for that. That would be cool. National Two Different Colored Shoes Day. Oh, I should totally wear two different shoes to my kids' play this morning, shouldn't I? What is Witcher doing? Hey, listen, it's National Two Color Different Shoes Day. We got a lot of holidays today. National Specialty Specially Abled Pets Day. I was reading that wrong. National Specially Abled Pets Day. That's cool. National Garden Meditation Day. Okay. Go meditate in front of your garden and say, please give me some vegetables for the summer season, please. National Lumpy Rug Day. Like what? Who makes up these things? It's only a lumpy rug. If you want to fix the corners of your lumpy rug, you put an ice cube right there on the corner, let it like melt away. And National Space Day. It is Friday. It's May 3rd. I may be a little bit in outer space this morning. All right, my friends. Well, we're going to wrap things up because I do have to get off to this. I cannot miss this play. And I guess it fills up pretty quickly. And I'd like to go get a seat, maybe a little bit up close to go see my son. So we're going to wrap things up here this morning. We sure hope you have a great day. We sure hope you enjoy the weekend. Remember to stay on top of the weather situation all weekend long with the East Tennessee Weather app. And don't forget that this morning's Wake Up with Witcher was sponsored by Jiffy Lube. Jiffy Lube Multi-Care, they have 9 locations around East Tennessee, from Knoxville, Clinton to Maryville. Visit them online, jiffylubeknoxville.com. Listen, he's only had 2 of you mention my name to go get an oil change. That's it. So if you're looking for an oil change, go help him out, which also helps me out, which also helps the platform out. And then, of course, it helps you out because you get your car fixed, right? All right, my friends, we sure hope you have a great day. We'll see you on Monday for Wake Up with Witcher. Again, if I need to broadcast for anything, cut in, do a quick little cut in to keep everyone up to date, I will send a push notification through the East Tennessee Weather app, so make sure you have your notifications turned on. Again, I'm not talking about severe weather per se this weekend, but we could see some hail, could see some strong gusty winds. The storms could become strong, but not anything majorly organized. Next Friday, maybe a different story. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of next week, we are talking about the possibility, the possible of some chillier weather to work its way back into the area. I'm going to send you back to the 24-hour weather channel. So if you've not seen this yet, we'll highlight what's going on with the 24-hour weather channel. You'll get another weather update from yours truly, and then you can sit back, relax, and watch if you want, or you can go about your day. But you can check in with the East Tennessee Weather app and the 24-hour weather channel 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It's there for you. All right, my friends, have a great weekend. I'll see you back here real soon.
You're watching East Tennessee Weather. Weather when you want it.
Good morning. Grab the umbrellas and the rain gear because we're talking about showers this morning, and then afternoon showers and thunderstorms will redevelop, but not nearly as much coverage as I think that we'll see this morning. A little bit more robust activity as we head through the day on Saturday. Locally heavy rainfall, some hail, and some gustier winds. No organized severe weather threat, but there is a chance for some stronger thunderstorms and locally heavy rainfall. Less coverage on Sunday, more active wet weather next week, especially as we round out the week Friday into Saturday, and potentially bringing us even cooler weather. So we're going to highlight that coming up here in just a moment. So we've got scattered showers out there this morning. That's going to roll in from the south and southwest. We've got an upper level wave moving its way into the area, and that's what's going to help to spark off these showers. Now, as we destabilize the atmosphere later on this afternoon, that's going to help to spark off afternoon showers and thunderstorms. So again, you're going to see those showers and storms throughout the afternoon hours. So it's going to be hit and miss on how much rainfall you actually get in your area. But if you get underneath one of these storms, it's going to put down some decent amount of rain. We've got a lot of moisture in the atmosphere to work with, but I do anticipate heavier rainfall possibly on Saturday. So we'll highlight that coming up in just a moment. Other than that, look at your forecast for the day today. We're going to see those temperatures a little bit cooler than what we saw yesterday. Yesterday was a gorgeous day, but we will make it into the low 70s by lunchtime. And then afternoon high temperatures today will be in the mid to upper 70s. So again, more seasonable weather is on the way for the day today. Now, as we get into the evening hours, we could have a chance for a few showers and thunderstorms. So something to keep in mind. Make sure you track those with the East Tennessee Weather app. The interactive radar not only gives you current, past, but also future radar with the push of one button. So it's a great tool there. All right, so overnight tonight, we've got those scattered showers and a few thunderstorms that will be hanging out with us as we head through the evening hours. We'll get a little lull in the activity, I think, overnight tonight, but before a little bit more activity starts to settle in as we head through the day on Saturday. So Saturday, we're going to see scattered showers and thunderstorms. So a forecast low temperatures will drop down into the 60s, a nice mild start to our Saturday. Through the day, we're going to see those temps climb to the back in the mid to upper 70s, so very similar to what we will experience throughout the day today. But we're going to continue to see those afternoon showers and storms. So highs will make it into the upper 70s, a little bit warmer than what will be here on this Friday. But we'll see, I think, a little bit more activity on Saturday when it comes to some of the robust storms. So we'll have a few showers possible in the morning, but as we get into the afternoon, that's the time frame that we need to watch closely. Slow-moving storms. We could see some hail, some strong windier conditions out of some of these storms as well. So winds up to about 40 to 50 miles per hour or so if some of those storms can tap into the atmosphere. But we do have a very unstable atmosphere. So it's just through Saturday night, we'll pick up some decent amount of rain, kind of depending on where you live. So again, watch out for locally heavy rainfall. As I mentioned, we're going to get into our Sunday and we'll see a little bit drier weather conditions. But I wanted to highlight the drought monitor. National Weather Service was talking about this morning, saying, hey, listen, yes, we have a chance for some locally heavy rainfall with some good solid downpours, slow-moving storms, and storms kind of moving over the same area. So training, if you will. But the flood threat is mitigated a little bit because we do have a little bit of a drought situation that's taking place around the area. Yes, we haven't talked about this for a while, but we do have dry and a moderate drought. Abnormally dry conditions in the yellow area and a moderate drought down by Sweetwater, Athens, Cleveland, and right around the Dayton community. So something to keep in mind. But again, locally heavy rainfall is possible. Sunday, less coverage of rainfall, but still have some showers and thunderstorms. More coverage of rainfall on into our Monday, and then we'll continue that trend on into next week. So when you look at your rainfall percentages, again, this doesn't tell the whole story. It's not an all-day washout per se, but we will see those elevated rain chances. Rain chances go down Sunday, ramp back up Monday. We'll see afternoon showers and thunderstorms Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and likely to see more coverage of rainfall and maybe even some stronger thunderstorms by next Friday. So here's what it looks like in the big picture. We've got some energy in the atmosphere, so you can see how this flow through the air is going to bring those showers and thunderstorms today, tomorrow, and through the day on Sunday. But then again, Monday, we're going to be talking about a little bit more of a robust system. Now, I want to round out the week. This takes us to next Friday, okay, a week from right now. And I wanted to highlight this because we've got a little bit more of a potent energy in the atmosphere that's going to be swinging its way into the area. So Friday into Saturday, that's going to scoop its way into the area. That's going to bring us showers and thunderstorms, likely locally heavy rainfall, and the possibility of even cooler temperatures. Something to keep in mind. So enjoy these 80s and the 70s, because by next Friday, next Saturday, temperatures could take a little bit of dip. So this is Friday. This is just a model forecast. This is a long ways away. This is likely to change some, but temperatures maybe 60s and 70s around the area. Maybe 50s and 60s on Saturday, and back into the mid-60s on Sunday. So there is a pocket of cooler air that is being advertised. We've been talking about this over the last couple of days, but it also is going to bring us potentially locally heavy rainfall. So this is a week's worth of rainfall. Now, I'm not putting numbers on there, but I want you to know that we do have those elevated rain chances, not just today, tomorrow, Sunday, through the week, but then heavier rainfall looking likely Friday into Saturday. Temperatures will stay in the 70s and 80s all through the week, but as I mentioned, look at Friday. We could be down into the low 70s. Below average weather possible. Low temperatures will stay in the 60s, so low temperatures not too terribly cold even as we round out the week and head into the upcoming weekend. So again, as I mentioned, as these storms start to develop through the afternoon hours, even during the early morning hours, make sure you check out the latest interactive radar. It's easy to do so. Just download the East Tennessee Weather app, go to the Google Play Store or the App Store and search East TN Weather, all one word. The Futurecast has current, past, and future radar, all with the push of one button. And of course, access to the only 24-hour weather channel here in East Tennessee. And I'm also on YouTube, Roku TV, and Amazon Fire. Have a great Friday and enjoy your weekend.